Robin Cohen gets going early.
Go to a spinning class. I'll shower, I'll get out of the club. Taxi! I'll head towards work.
She pretty much never stops.
Hi, Jared, it's Robin. I'm okay, I'm in a cab.
Good morning, Robin Cohen's office.
Cohen is a highly charged New York lawyer.
Robin Cohen. It's Robin Cohen.
Can I put you on hold for a second?
I'll be here for at least 15 minutes.
She works 12 to 14 hours a day.
Job requirement or your requirement?
It's definitely not a job requirement.
You love it.
I love what I do.
But if she works a lot, clinical psychologist Chad Emmerich works even more. It's 4 a.m. in Denver, and Emmerich is already on his way into the office.
I would say, in a sense, work is my life. It's most all of my life.
Emmerich finds work to do, even though his first patient won't show up for hours.
I am here early in the morning till late at night. I, most of the time, shower here. I keep my clothes here so that when I change clothes for the day, I do that here.
Does he ever take a day off? No, he's usually here every day.
He sees patient
Let's do it.
after patient, long into the night.
It's been pretty much this way for at least 10 years, but I love doing what I'm doing.
The question for him, and anyone that works crazy hours because they say they love it, is this: at what cost? Emmerich was separated from his wife for over a year and believes he also damaged his relationships with his other children due to his work.
I bet you he feels that way that he lost his family. He just kind of disappeared, you know, he was just at work.
Professor Brian Robinson of the University of North Carolina, Charlotte, is the first person to ever study the children of workaholics. He wrote about it in this book called Chained to the Desk.
My office is filled with adults who come from workaholic homes who have this hole. And the hole is usually, I never really had my father or my mother there. They were always too busy working. And the feeling is I wasn't important enough in their life.
Robinson is convinced people can become addicted to work, just like they can to alcohol. Regardless of what that does to their lives, his groundbreaking research shows that their children can suffer the same sorts of problems that have been previously reported for children of alcoholics. Far beyond just wishing daddy or mummy was home more, Robinson is talking about depression, anxiety, and other disorders that he believes can emotionally cripple these kids later in life, all caused by their parents' attitudes towards work. Robinson has been nationally recognized for his research, yet he still faces a lot of skepticism about his conclusion that workaholism is a disease of the mind. But he maintains that is exactly what separates workaholics headed for trouble from people who are just hard workers. So what about Chad Emmerich and Robin Cohen, who agreed to let Robinson review their attitudes about work? So what about Chad Emmerich and Robin Cohen, who agreed to let Robinson review their attitudes about work? As much as they may seem the same, when we showed tapes of the two to Robinson, he saw a big difference.
In general, how hard do you work?
That's because he says workaholism has nothing to do with how many hours you work.
There's nothing wrong with long hours. It's not about long hours. It's about inability to turn it off, the obsession.
Nancy?
While we were there, Chad Emmerich never turned work off. From 4 in the morning to 11 at night. The only non-work we saw was a quick stop to buy frozen food.
How are you tonight? Pretty good. Okay, thanks.
He had virtually no interaction with people that was not work-related.
How could you not say a $50 million loss is a loss?
Robin Cohen, on the other hand, while working very long hours, started her day in an exercise class.
Yes.
And ended it with enough time left over for her husband.
How was your day?
See you? Great.
I definitely work hard, but I think I play hard. I think I do pursue the things I want to do outside of work.
I know that there are people who put in an 8-hour day And then they go home and they watch television or tinker around the garage or do other things that they enjoy doing. To me, I would be rather bored by that.
He's eliminated such huge chunks that makes life, for most of us, important. He's totally defining himself in terms of his work.
There are a lot of things that people do that enhance their lives in wonderful ways, and I'm all for it. It's just not the way that I live my life.
If this were alcohol and it were this excessive, it would be clear to us, to probably everyone watching, man, this guy's got a big problem. The woman, she seems more balanced to me. She desires to have other things in her life.
Do you take vacations?
Yeah, I do. I work really hard, and I don't feel bad about taking a vacation at all.
Well, that's the clincher. Workaholics wouldn't have taken that vacation to begin with. Someone who was really a serious workaholic would have been terrified to take that vacation.
The last time I took a vacation where I didn't have any work that I focused on while I was on the vacation was in 1983. So it's been a long time.
Are you thinking about having children?
Yeah, we want to have children.
That's why Robinson believes even a hard-working, non-workaholic like Robin Cohen needs to watch it if she ever does have children, that she keeps the balance she now has.
Can you keep doing it and have a baby?
I think that I probably have to cut back.
Dr. Robinson agrees, but cutting back is the one thing Chad Emmerich has never been able to do.
The one thing I just want people to know is this is serious. It's devastating, not just for the workaholic, but the people around them. It's a devastating disorder.